Alright, let's see. Oh, hey, how's it going? I guess you're just in time for the update. So, let's see. How's this going to work? So, in addition to finding a new person who's interested in playing Dragon Quest Heroes, because, oh, I'm doing great, actually. Of course, it all depends on this new guy. The new guy says he wants to play Dragon Quest Heroes. But, of course, the new guy has, well, not really an issue, just a time zone thingy. The only difference with his time zone is that I'm going to have to change a few things, since he's about 6 hours ahead of me. And he's not the only person who I've had to play with, like, such strange, well, I wouldn't say strange for him, but, with such, long-distance, time differences. I mean, 6 hours is pretty big. But when I'm off of work, it's not going to matter at all, because it'll be totally okay, actually. Oh, and I guess I was hitting a few YouTube videos of people who were, also playing Dragon Quest Heroes 2. From this funny guy who, and to be fair, he does complain, and I do find it kind of funny that he complains. What's his name, actually? Xenomic? Maybe I'll do him a solid and actually post his name in the chat, too. I've liked, like, 2 of his videos already. But looking at the guy, I mean, of course he wasn't going to beat, Fractos. I mean, it just wasn't happening. I didn't really see anything, like, spectacular when it comes to, surviving and making your characters hit harder and stuff like that, because, of course, that's not there. Alright, you might hear an echo. Alright. Now, bear in mind, this, it's been a year since we played the game, so there's no guarantee he would go back to the game. He was definitely a complainer, and definitely had to be treated a lot differently compared to others. Like, I probably couldn't mess around as much as I did with some of the fights that I've been doing with other people. So my ability to get back online heavily depends on this new guy, really. I've already told him that when it comes to days off work, I can play with practically any time. So I guess in my case, I'd probably be playing at 1 or something, or 12, or... I mean, I could probably play as early as, like, 8 a.m., which would be his, 2 p.m.? Yeah, my 8 a.m. would be his 2 p.m. That sounds about right. 6-hour difference. But that's, again, that's if he plays. And there is a slight little catch here, too, because you see, I need him to respond in the next 8 days, is what I need. Because, well, after those 8 days, I kind of have to lock in, because my interview went fantastic, by the way. And unlike my other job, they didn't really give me a time frame of when orientation is going to happen. So, you know, when this new job kicks in, that's going to be more important. Because, you know, I don't know exactly who's Xenomic. He's a YouTuber. He plays a few games. I saw him playing Dragon Quest Heroes and struggling through it. He has played the first Dragon Quest. So, I would say take a look at some of his Dragon Quest videos. You might see him mostly complain, and also go dead silent because, according to him, he's focusing on the game, which I understand. Of course, it's been a while since the game put me in silent mode where I was focusing and stuff. Unless, of course, I was playing some maybe Battle Royale game or something like that. Too bad, well, the only Battle Royale game I would have shown you is, long gone now, which is Realm Royale. Well, the game was dead anyway, and there was nothing we could do to bring it back to life in the first place, so, but that's about it, really. I mean, we're just basically waiting for, the new guy. What was this new guy's name, by the way? Let's see. He's in the group chat now. We're just talking about stuff. Can't quite say everything we're talking about, but the important stuff is that, where is it? Where's the point? Dragon Quest Heroes. Like, actually, he talks about he has a couple of platinum trophies. I mean, granted, platinum trophies ain't the end of the world or anything like that for me, but they are nice bragging rights, I suppose. He also has a couple of games that I might be interested in, too. Like, he has Streets of Rage 4, and he has Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so he actually has somewhat of the same taste that I do. Of course, he has this game, he has no, like, whatchamacallit. You know how you have a game, but you don't have literally nothing on it? Like, no trophies or anything like that at all, not even a bronze one? He kind of has one of those. Sorry, I'm just slowly scrolling through his, Dungeon Arsenal. It seems like a little cheap game. Chrono Cross is a nice game. Damn, he platinum Chrono Cross. That seemed like it was a serious game. The platinum. A 6-person party. That's gotta be rough. That's like very exclusive to finish a game with 6. And he definitely has a PS5 because I noticed he has Pal World in his arsenal, so that's pretty cute, cool. He has Sandland. Yeah, anyway, I'm trying to find his Dragon Quest here. I really am. Where is it at? Because this is the guy that will decide everything. Or maybe the people that I've commented on YouTube might respond to. Or maybe the guy who has a PSP, because this game has some form of crossplay with the PlayStation family. But not, you know, Steam players, unfortunately. I mean, it'd be nice if that was the case. I feel like somebody found a way, though. Because, you know, I used to meet a bunch of hackers, and, boy, those hackers were funny. Pretty sure I have them on camera. I know he has the game somewhere. There he goes. Ah, he's at 90%. So what is he missing? I think I pressed the wrong button. No, wait. Alright, found it. I mean, obviously I've got every trophy. Alright, syncing with the network. So how can I tell? Okay. Now I can tell. Let's see. Okay, so he obviously hasn't tamed every single weapon and every single orb. So I could help him with the, obtaining every single weapon. And learning every party power is a proficiency thing that he can still do while fighting with us. And also on Tuesday and weekends, there's nothing he can do. Sorry if I can't see your screen just now, because I just realized I'm looking at someone else's stuff. But that's essentially it. Wait, can you hear me now? Now I gotta go check my audio. See if it's working. Okay, you can't hear me, great. Might have been mumbling, too. That happens sometimes when I'm thinking and talking at the same time. Okay. Since you confirmed that, but that is essentially the situation that we're in right now. He kind of has 8 days to respond to a Dragon Quest, and we'll just have to figure out how we're going to get him along with everyone else, because there's only one guy that comes close to his time zone. Well, technically like 2, if we're also counting the Japanese players, the French players, and the UK players that are also within that ballpark of where he's at. Of course, the UK players don't, I don't know, sometimes I can see myself playing this game at midnight. Heck, I can see myself playing this game at 2 a.m. in the morning, really. If there's a reason for it. If we're hitting Mighty Maze, then sure, I'll definitely do it. I'll play that thing for 2 hours and wake up at 8 a.m. and to get ready for work or something like that. Because that's exactly what I'll do. Gonna probably use this team to finish off the, whatchamacallit, the story, because, need to have that completed at some point. And maybe I'll do some grinding, too. Because, having a new ace would be nice. But speaking of aces, let me go ahead and get rid of all the bad aces that I've collected up in the past. Sell them off. Oh, I have a lot. And this one was trash. I know this is going quickly, but don't worry. I'll let you know if I come across with something decent. Only 6% ain't good enough. Improving dodging does have its uses. It's mostly for Dragon Lording, really. Anyway, that Xenomit guy was having a lot of trouble with the end game. So I thought that was kind of funny. Because, you know, I haven't been in that situation in a while since well, essentially relying on the Japanese players to help me beat the Dragon Lord. And that was the only issue. I mean, now, it's just well and beyond that. Thanks to the Uber Aces and intensive knowledge of the game, I can bypass that stuff. Sometimes I don't even need the aces. Well, did you challenge the pro players? Alright, I guess let me go ahead and address that now, the pro players. Because, I'm sure you guys have heard this talk about how I always choose rank play over casual play. Because for some reason, and actually, let me go ahead and put up another name too. I mean, most people here probably are not into Power Stone, but for the people who actually see me play Power Stone, there's this one guy who essentially just basically dominates people. And maybe some of you can answer this question to me, because he does the thing that you expect me to do when I come across a person who's clearly outside, who's below my level, and just curve stomped him with perfects and stuff like that, and just sitting here wondering, well, he claims he's having fun with the game, he says. I know how to say his name. But I just want to spell it just to be sure. That's another guy. So every time he uploads a video, it's just... Actually, that's my biggest issue with the guy. The guy just uploads fights of him just always winning. And I can understand being that good at the game. Like, of course you can. But you're telling me you can't go find competition to make your gameplay look a little bit more better? Just a little bit? No? Just gonna keep beating on a bunch of people in casual mode and expecting, oh, don't worry, I'm sure like I said, I don't even know if he's looking for competition, honestly. The guy just does whatever. Had to mute my video again because you'll hear it echo. But this is the guy. He's a Power Stone player who I will avoid at all costs, by the way. Like, ain't touching. I'm not beating that. And even if I could, I don't want to just... I don't know. I just don't want to reach that kind of level, honestly. Where I become basically avoidable, too. Like, wouldn't that be weird? You get so good at the game and you just avoid it. I mean, sure, you're congratulated, but nobody below you wants to play you. Because they'll get absolutely curve stomped and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll check him out. Yeah, the guy just never loses a fight. It's super rare where he'll, like, lose, like, a round, but never will he use... And he plays... And now that I'll deep dive into the guy, like, the guy is a tournament player. He does go to tournaments and stuff. So, you know, he's definitely on a level that should be going on to... and he claims he doesn't like rank mode for some reason. He doesn't like the system. Well, the system is supposed to help. You can't just keep relying on casual mode and expecting... That's like me expecting... And I can't mention... Let's just mention a different Battle Royale game. That's like expecting me to have a good team in Apex Legends. Which isn't gonna happen. It's not going to. You'd be a fool to think otherwise. Yeah, I know there's a way to match up with weak players. Not sure if it's a VPN or what. Well, the thing is that, I don't know, some people just casual or ranked 4 games I play both are insane. Honestly, I guess since I know what I'm doing in Street Fighter 6, I don't mind doing casual mode in Street Fighter 6. It's like the gap isn't that extreme. Like, sure, there'll be people that'll still stomp me, but not that badly. Like, not at all. Certain games I have no idea what I'm doing, like Grand Blue Versus, for example. Oh, yeah. Probably not gonna be, I'm not saying I would, because I don't think there's a way to do it, too. Like, because now I think about it, the game does do something to, the Capcom Fighting Collection, it will do something to, protect you. You just have to know who you're up against. You see the name, and that's basically it, you know? Like, that's probably his Achilles heel. It's like, oh no, the person can see my name before he fights. Which is a particular YouTube's wet dream, by the way. I'm not going to mention his name, but some of you know. He's a very rage-inducing, yeah, I love Street Fighter. He's a very rage-inducing, Street Fighter. I mean, you guys can mention his name, but I'm not going to mention his name, though. Because, you know, who else could it possibly be? I played Third Strike. Yes, shockingly enough, I do have Third Strike. I could actually play that, actually. That's like the only reason I think, wow, you know, now that I think about it, I bet that's the only reason people got, the 30th anniversary Street Fighter collection. They probably got it specifically for, Third Strike. Heck, now that I think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It'd be generous to say that the anniversary collection has, wow, it'd be extremely generous to say that the anniversary has 12 games, even though we're talking about iterations. Just different iterations. Because you can subtract 2, subtract... I would say, actually, to be fair, I mean, the very first, the World Warriors, and then, and Super Turbo are entirely different games. The other two that come in between is just not really that much, really. Yeah, my sister, oh, I see that. Grand Blue is such a niche game. It has the greatest players in the world on it. My sister deleted it to get Goosebump games, lol, and now we have no space for our Switch. Wow, I feel like I've been there before. Alright, see, I want to completely destroy this final boss. For sure. But I also want to move fast.
I'll soon sniff those baddies out.
We don't really need a healer, even though we have one. Alright, let's just kill this boss real quick. Like, very quickly. We're gonna need some stuff. We're gonna need a tough guy tattoo stuff. So, it all just comes down to just the, this guy. Which I think I've said multiple times already. Hopefully he, schedules something within the next 8 days. Because if he doesn't, then, well, I don't know, I'll have to focus on something else for a change. I just may not have time for online play. I don't want to really bleed into October, because, this new job is, important. I mean, I'll be able to afford more things. Unlike my old crappy job. Which wasn't crappy. It's just that, they wanted to cut my pay for some reason. Because it was an hour issue. I can't go into detail what it is, but, let's just say that's just general for a lot of jobs nowadays. Jobs get cut in half because that people can't afford it anymore. I mean, I was certainly in the mood to keep on playing, but... And yeah. That's about it, really. Alright, this should be enough to take care of the final boss. Once that's taken care of, I'll be on flying start mode. Or will be in the flying start mode. Now it's gonna take a while to get through this. What about your, you're about to beat the game? Yeah, I might as well. It's something that the only reason you'll even see me come here is because, well, I've made some videos about it. If you just type in the word Uber Ace, it might explain why. But the short version is that sometimes I try my luck and get myself a really strong Uber Ace.
This also simplifies our path onward.
Alright, good, they're dead already. In order to get some better gear. Now, some people might find that pretty stupid. But, you know, so is RNG. But I guess the gear that we get can't always be great, though. Not all of it. I mean, the game can offer things like, you know, resistance for poison, but not complete immunity for some reason. I don't know. Kind of weird, honestly. I mean, the game knows better. I really could have brought Terry instead, actually. Just after all this. Huh, I might have to keep that in mind. What's your, favorite... Sorry. You know, you talking about Streets of Rage makes me want to play Streets of Rage. The easy answer is 4, because you see, 4 does the thing of, once you play 4 and you try to go back and play other games, you just kind of don't feel like playing the other game modes at all. It's like, wow, it sure does feel lame to play the other games. Except for 1, though. Like, 1's okay still. But 2 and 3, I kind of expect more from it now. But I can't, because I have 4. I mean, you just had your punches and kicks, and you just had a 1 button that just screen nukes everything. Which, funny enough, is even less than, what is that game called again? That I can play at any time, at any moment. Final Fight, yeah. Yeah, I like 4, but it feels like more like a fan-made, more of a fan-made game. Analog, a game of a lot of games. Basically, what it is. I mean, yes, on one hand it does. But it does have some issues to explain. I mean, not everyone cares about age, but it is kind of weird that, Adam had time to have a kid, and we have no idea how old she is. I mean, we have to assume that she's a kid, like Skate was. And some people say it's not a big deal or anything like that. She's a kid, she's able to fight. I mean, Skate was clearly a kid. The difference here is we're talking about, a character, you know, who supposedly, was around... I don't know, they give us a time frame of some sort, I think. It just feels weird. I'm going the wrong way. Don't worry, I'll find the way. I bet that was useful at some point, but not for me. I really should have picked Terry. I might have to keep that in mind. Terry's feat would be very useful here. They should just do a Streets of Rage fighter, or a, Vegas, fighting mashup. And honestly, it does make sense. I'm kind of surprised of all the guest characters they added. I don't know why they didn't add Streets of Rage characters. Think about it. They have World Tour mode, and you're telling me you didn't think about saying, hey, Streets of Rage, you want to join us now? Now that we have a World Tour mode, that'd be great. Oh yeah, it's gonna finally be in 3D now. I mean, even though there's nothing wrong with like 2D or anything like that, I mean, the game still looks beautiful. I mean, not as beautiful as, whatchamacallit, Dragon's Crown, I think is what it's called. But not everything was to be done in 3D. It makes it nice, but it's not necessary.
There's no point in worrying. Let's get to work.
Alright, he's dead.
That's the spirit, soldier. Go forth and make the academy.
Yeah, I think they should have kept going with 2D. Yeah. Don't go pixel, just go for that nice 2D animation stuff. It looks nice. Not to mention it makes it a lot easier to mod for it. Yeah, actually, I want to say, actually now that I think about it, because it's 2 beat 'em ups that I've been thinking about too. What was it? Rise of the Dragon, I think Double Dragon. That's on sale right now. I want to say it's $19 or $9. And I know Dragon's Crown's like $3 right now on sale. Of course, there was another RPG I wanted to relive in my past, and maybe I'll share it with you guys. It's called Grandia. Yeah, to celebrate my Yeah. I'll save the I'll buy Grandia a little later. I wouldn't mind playing Grandia. I mean, it's not exactly fighting related, but I don't know. I don't really have to keep the theme thing on it. The theme going.
We'll be with you soon.
That's only for scheduled stuff. Yeah, I have Grandia installed. Haven't played it yet. Haven't played it yet? Oh man, it's. I don't know. I just liked it a lot.
I dedicate this victory to my army of beautiful.
I mean, your protagonist was a real man. And maybe there are plenty of animes that have real men and stuff like that, but, you know, he was definitely a dude. Surrounded by ladies. And then a furry. And the doll was a girl, too. And then a kid's sidekick, because of course it's a kid's sidekick. I mean, it's just normal. Because who doesn't love bringing kids into dangerous situations? That should be normal by now. Now that I think about it, I'm going to detail about why he did it, but I can't remember. But I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, because, you know, I think it's a great game. Of course, it's also great because, yeah, I kind of sort of broke the game on a mechanical level.
Funnily enough, I was just thinking the same thing.
Because I figured out a little certain technique. And I would love to do that on camera, for memory's sake. All I know is it involves a certain drop from an enemy. And you get pretty early, right before you face the furry. And as soon as you just start grinding for about an hour, you reach a certain number, you start realizing real badly that the game messed up and shouldn't have let you build up on so much defense at all. It's actually extremely detrimental. I'm head out. Peace out, brother. Alright, take care. Thanks for stopping by. I'll probably have something more entertaining later on. Don't know if I'll record it or not, but, oh, maybe I will. Alright, should probably drop one of these guys near the place. Oh, look at that. You're all by yourself. How cute.
Do you even need to ask? I'm the world's greatest swordsman, remember?
Oh goody, more bad guys.
Just a little longer. Oh, hurry up, will you? The game's dropped dead from exhaustion in a minute. He's just trying his hardest, man. We'll just have to try our hardest too.
Oh yeah, also thank you to, for subscribing to that, whatchamacallit guy. That Xenomit guy, cause, I mean, he might feel like I'm trash-talking him, but I'm honestly not. I mean, his content is funny. I mean, he should know. He's the one that made the content. Entertaining. Everyone knows complaining is funny. Especially when one person knows exactly what to do and he has no idea what he's doing. And that's just the bottom line. He don't know, but I know. He just couldn't beat, you know, second... He just couldn't beat Krakow, that's all. It happens. At least not the super version that you meet in the special dungeon. That was just too much for him to handle. Oh, and I guess I do want to get back into playing KOF. That was, actually pretty entertaining. Since I was actually, getting good at that game. I learned some do combos in the max mode. Or how to use it. Only one enemy. Oh, right. Of course, he's the one that sticks around, though. This one black people died.
They're throwing everything they've got at us. Don't know what we can. Oh, shh! It's much too soon to give up. Might want to think about a plan B, though.
Damn it! We've come this far. Isn't there anything we can do?
Courage, friends.
Alright, might save it again, though, because, what time is it? It's actually past 8 already. I thought it was my bedtime or something, but,
Still not sure what to do
got
about
something
that barrier.
planned.
Friend healers. We all once brethren by allowing us to may yet be achieved when we run together.
Of course, Your Majesty. It'll work this time. I promise.
Take care of things here, son. Get yourselves over to Helix.
Oh, good.
Straight away.
And the pizza's here.
Let us lend our splendid sorcery to the cause.
Should have more than enough people. I better get that door. Give me a second.
timing is as impeccable as ever, Doc.
Fancy seeing you here, old buddy. Sure know how to pay a debt in style.
You can say that again. Just don't pay it with your life.
Trust me.
You honor us greatly with your presence, Your Majesty, especially at such a difficult time for your realm.
It is the kings of Chlor and Cadaver who deserve your thanks. It was they who made my coming possible. But I fear there is little time for pleasantries. I must make my way to the barrier.
I can feel everyone's magic helping me. So much. It's ready. Here we go. I call upon the great deliverer.
Evac!
Welcome. Let us pray.